Hey guys, I'm back at the new stump, the new and improved stump, the good stump. Just got home from a day at the shop. You'll see some of those videos soon. Today we're going to look at, it's not a brand new Kershaw. It's not new to the market. It is new to my collection though, and it is sort of an answer to a request I get a lot from viewers, a question I get a lot from viewers about knives that, you know, what is a knife that everybody should have in their collection, or that, you know, you think everybody has in their collection, or what's a very common knife people have in their collection. So we're going to talk about what's in this box in a minute. I want to do some shout outs though, because I don't want to fall behind on my shout outs again. So today, in the world of the shout outs, we've got Universal Panda. What a cool name. Daddy Beast. And you know, apparently if I didn't give Daddy Beast a shout out, I was going to have to suffer through Yeet Yeet McSkeet in videos over and over and over, so nobody wants that. Connor Benton, Brody Allen Vlogs, young YouTuber trying to make his channel into something big. And finally, Philip Houghton, young man, or Houghton, I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong, but has a lot of questions. And always apologizes for asking questions, and I never mind talking to you guys and answering questions, but it's his birthday. I just missed it a day ago, so happy birthday to you, and shout out to you. I never mind answering your questions, man. You ask some good questions. So anyway, let's get to this video. So the Kershaw Skyline is one of the quintessential knives when you think of an EDC pocket knife. And I don't have a Kershaw Skyline, and I'm going to tell you why I don't have a Kershaw Skyline, but let me show a picture of the Kershaw Skyline. Now, I remember once upon a time walking through a Cabela's back when I was stationed at Mountain Home Air Force Base in Idaho, and they had a special edition, you know, orange G10 handled Kershaw Skyline at Cabela's. You can only get it at Cabela's for $19. If you look up the Kershaw Skyline today, you're going to pay somewhere between $30 and $50 just for the basic model alone. But there are people who swear by their Kershaw Skylines. They love the Skyline, the size, the weight, the feel. The standard Skyline is a 3.125-inch blade, Sandvik 14 CR steel. Just a nice little G10 handle. People love the Skyline. Why don't I have one? Well, because it's a little small for my hands. I had one once upon a time and it just didn't suit me. I was made aware very recently, and like I said, it's not a new knife, that I'm not the only one that thought the Skyline was a little small. Kershaw put out an XL model of the Skyline. And I have one now, the Kershaw Skyline XL. So we're going to take a look at the Kershaw Skyline XL. From the moment I heard about it, I was very excited. And this is one of those knives that just kind of flew under the radar for me because I wasn't out looking for it or anything. And somebody suggested when I was talking recently about how the Skyline was just a little small for me, they said, well, try out the XL, give it a shot. So here it is, and let's take a look. So in the package, you get your, you know, standard Kershaw informational pamphlet, all about how to use a flipper and different kind of locking systems and all the standard stuff. They show you some basics on how to sharpen your knife and how to use your flip and how to take care of it, stuff like that. This is a made in China knife, okay, unfortunately. The Skyline XL is a much larger, and I'd say about overall, and this is just an estimate, about 50% larger than the original Kershaw Skyline. There was once, now the only place I found it available was Blade HQ. I can't find this knife anywhere else. And strangely enough, this knife, the extra large version, is cheaper, in some cases by half, than the original smaller size Kershaw Skyline. Now, we'll look at, you know, what goes into this and talk about why a little bit. But you've got a flipper and thumb studs. You've got the basic Kershaw clip. It's reversible for tip up, tip down, but not right and left. So once again, if you're left-handed, no soup for you. G10 scales over, well, you just have one G10 scale on the face side, small steel liner on the clip side, and that's just for the liner lock right there. Another G10 scale, pretty lightweight overall. This it basically is the classic Kershaw Skyline design in an upscaled package. Upscale in terms of size, not steel or anything. Because here's what I've noticed. Take a look at the steel marking on there. Now this, I don't know, we could argue back and forth. This versus Sandvik steel. What do you think is better? Maybe you think they're kind of the same. I don't know. There have been special edition Skylines that have come out in premium steels, but you know, for some reason the XL is available in different steel than you get the regular in. But it is smooth, whether you want to use your thumb studs or your flipper. Very basic design. It's kind of almost a no-frills knife. Like a lot of Kershaw's other lower end designs, but like I said, the original Skyline model is going to run you $35, $45, almost $50, and that's without getting the fancy pants versions either. Obviously, you can tell from the box and the knife here, I got the black wash blade. It also comes in a nice bead blast finish. Kershaw does a really nice bead blast finish on a lot of their knives. I really like the black wash though. I think it looks really, really nice. Very simple shape, decent grip. That choil there just really lets your hand lock into it. No jimping whatsoever to speak of though. Like I said, no frills. Very simple knife. Always has been, probably always will be. Solid, you know, strong lockup. I mean, the design's been around forever. So let's check out that blade right out of the box. Wow, that was easy. I mean, it just, the pull through, it just pulls right through. And the slice, I just want to do it again because it's like nothing at all. I mean, like I said, the Skyline has always been one of those, just about everybody has one in their collection, and the XL finally puts it into a size that is comfortable for big hands, gives you a little bit more blade length for, you know, more application. I am still carrying my Bad Monkey everywhere I go, but just to give you a size reference there, you know, you got almost as much cutting surface there as a 4-inch blade, and overall, very close in size. So the Skyline XL, just a really nice option, relatively low cost. It's a knife that's going to last you a while. It's got all the history of the original Skyline behind it. Simple but effective design. And, you know, Kershaw is, I know there's some people out there that don't like it, but I think Kershaw, while not a high-end brand, it's got its high-end family with ZT. There are some fairly expensive Kershaws. It's definitely a good brand, a solid brand. They make reliable stuff, and I love Kershaw. This is also non-assisted, total manual opening. Does lock, so, you know, where locking knives are illegal, this is illegal there too, but great option, I think, personally. I'm going to rotate this into my lineup and carry it around. Very, very happy. I have to give a big thank you to the guy who let me know, hey, there's a bigger Skyline out there for you. I kind of wish that I had not scoffed the original Skyline so much when it came out and had picked one up when it was $19 rather than paying the $39 that you usually find it for today. But anyway, there you go, guys. So what do you think of the Skyline XL? Do you prefer the smaller original Skyline? Do you like the bigger blade, the larger option? Or is this just not for you altogether? What do you think? Leave your thoughts in the comments. We'll discuss it. And make sure you check the video description for all the standard links. Got a lot more new shop stuff coming out too for those of you who are interested in it. Starting a new YouTube channel just for the shop that's going to have separate stuff that you're not going to see on this channel at all. It's just going to be shop related projects too, and I'll give you more info on that as it comes out. Anyway guys, you are all totally awesome. I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll be back again real soon.